As I stepped out of my worn-out sedan and onto the crumbling driveway, a shiver ran down my spine. The once grand Blackwood Manor loomed before me, its turrets reaching toward the moon like skeletal fingers. It was said that anyone who dared to enter these halls would never return the same. Or at all. I had always been drawn to the mysterious and the unexplained, and this enigmatic mansion was at the top of my list. The rumors spoke of a family tragedy, a catastrophic event that left behind only whispers and eerie silence. My guide for the night was old man Jenkins, who had lived in these woods all his life. He eyed me warily as we approached the front door, its heavy wooden frame creaking beneath our weight. "This here's Blackwood Manor," he said gruffly. "Been abandoned since 1955. We stepped into a foyer that seemed frozen in time, dusty chandeliers hung from the ceiling, cobweb-covered portraits adorned the walls, and the faint scent of decay wafted through the air. I couldn't help but feel that we were being watched. Jenkins noticed my unease and clapped me on the back. "Just nerves," he said with a chuckle. "Don't you worry about these old halls. They won't harm you." But I did worry. The hairs on the back of my neck continued to rise as we made our way deeper into the mansion, room after room revealing stories of a bygone era, letters from long-lost lovers, photographs of happy families, and journals penned by someone who seemed to be on the cusp of discovering something profound. And then, there were the doors. Oh, so many doors. Behind each one lay a new discovery, another piece in the puzzle that was Blackwood Manor's dark secret. We spent hours exploring these halls, and with each step, the shadows seemed to grow longer, the air thickening with an unseen presence. I knew we were getting close when Jenkins suddenly stopped dead in his tracks. He pointed down a long corridor, its doors stretching like sentinels into the darkness. "That's where it started," he whispered. The first door I opened led to a room that seemed untouched since 1955. There was a bed with crisp white sheets, clothes laid out on the dresser as if their owner had simply stepped out for a moment. A note lay on the bedside table, "Do not look for me in the forest." In the next room, I found journals filled with cryptic messages, references to something called Project Elysium and mentions of a scientist named Dr. Emmett. And then came the door that led to an attic, cramped and dimly lit, yet filled with the most extraordinary objects, ancient artifacts, mysterious machines, and vials of unidentifiable liquids. That's when it happened. A burst of light flooded the room, illuminating Jenkins and me in stark relief. The old man turned to flee, but I stood transfixed, frozen by what I saw behind him. A tape recorder was playing a recording, its message echoing through the attic like a chilling whisper. "You will not leave here unscathed." It was then that Jenkins vanished, leaving me alone in Blackwood Manor. Confused and scared, I stumbled back to the foyer, but when I opened my eyes again, everything was silent. The house seemed dead once more. I stepped out into the night, unsure if I'd been the only one who heard that chilling message. But as I reached my sedan, a piece of paper fluttered from beneath the driver's seat, onto the asphalt. It read, "Turn back now." The trees whispered their secrets to me in the wind. Blackwood Manor had claimed another victim. But what dark secret lay within those walls? Would you dare to uncover it?